Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anubhuti. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I like to talk about everything I use, so makeup, skincare, hair care, body care. I like to share my reviews on it. And I have super sensitive skin, so what works for everyone might not work for me. So my reviews are definitely influenced by that factor. And my makeup collection has grown significantly in like past 2-3 years, so I am trying to use my makeup collection more efficiently rather than running after everything new. So if that is something you are interested in, lots of beauty related content, then make sure to subscribe before we jump into the video. So as you know from the title, today we are going to do another tag video. So makeup collection tag. I recently did a project banners tag, and I did mention in that video that I am going to be doing a lot more tag videos. Let's talk about today's tag video. It is makeup collection tag. It was created by Georgia Harris, and I have recently seen some of the creators that I watch do this tag video. Natasha from Too Much Tash, Sarah Rose, and also DW from Dub's Beauty Diary. These are a few creators that I have seen recently do this tag video. I will link their videos in the description box below, so make sure you check them out. Okay, so without any further ado, let's start with the questions. So first question is, how long have you been collecting makeup? I would say probably from 2014, because that's when I started my blog, and that's also the year I got married. So before I started my blog and got married, I was more of a kohl and lip gloss kind of girl. I was not at all wearing any base makeup on day-to-day basis, and yeah, no blush, no bronze or anything like that. So I was more of a kohl and lip gloss kind of person. But then I started my blog, and then I had to get variety of the products, and I started using makeup more and more on the daily basis, and I also wanted to keep up with the blogging community, what's going on in the blogging community and all. So then I decided to like purchase different products, and then never got around to review them. That's another thing. But yeah, that was one of the reasons I started accumulating makeup. So yeah, that's when I would say 2014 is the year when I actually started collecting makeup. I was not using up. Before that, I had makeup, but then I would use it up and then I would buy new. So yeah, 2014 definitely. Next question is, what kind of makeup collection do you have? Minimal, utilitarian, aesthetic, historical, etc. Okay, I would say historical, definitely not, and minimalistic also definitely not. Uh, so I would say it is somewhere in between utilitarian and aesthetic. I do love a good packaging. I am not gonna lie. I do love a good packaging, nice looking products, because I like the whole experience. So that's where the aesthetics come into play. But then I also like utilitarian aspect, because for example, Essence Brow Wow mascara, that's a staple in my vanity. So yeah, price factor does not definitely come into picture. So then it's probably a mix of utilitarian and aesthetic, I would say. Are you a completionist? Yes and no. And I would explain it why. Because completionist means that you make a complete collection. I'm definitely not that, but I do get tempted for certain products. If they work for me, I want to have each and every shade of it. Not now, but before. If I like something, I wanted to have it in all shades and color. For example, if I like Maybelline matte ink liquid lipsticks, I wanted to have it in each and every shade. And also somewhere in back of the mind, I wanted to review them. I wanted to do a lip swatch video for those products. So that's when it used to be like, okay, I have to complete the collection, then only I can make a video out of it and all those things. But then, and now I don't have that mindset. I don't want to get like 10 lipsticks just to review a lipstick range. If I have one or two, I'm good. I am actually reviewing whatever I have. So if I have one lipstick, I'm gonna review it for that range. So yeah, but I still feel quite tempted to certain products. For example, I really love Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes. So then I do get tempted that I want kind of every palette of Natasha Denona. But then whenever I have that thought now, I do like to question myself that is it really what my makeup aesthetic is? Am I really going to get use out of that makeup palette, for example, or I just want it to complete the collection? And if I feel like it's not gonna fit my style of makeup, or I will not be able to get much use out of that product, I restrict myself from buying it. So I kind of have grown in that way. So yeah, I used to have that completionist mindset somewhere, but now I don't have that. Then I have next question is like, how do you store or organize your collection? So I had these IKEA 3-tier mom drawers, not the Alex ones. So I used to store my makeup in those, and those are quite deep drawers and quite broad. So they were like somewhere around like 80 by 60, and then it has 3 tiers. So then I used to store my makeup collection into that, and I had an organizer on top of it, where I stored my like single eyeshadows and also my everyday lipsticks. So that was the system. And then I recently got myself IKEA Alex drawers. So I have two of Alex 5 drawers. So then now I store my makeup collection into that. So I'm still contemplating, because I used to use mom drawers, and then that means all my eyeshadow palettes, everything, just would you could store everything vertically. And because I had that luxury, now when I have those Alex drawers, I really struggle, because some of my palettes I can't store vertically because they get stuck. So that is somewhat I'm like kind of getting frustrated about it, because I like my palettes to be stored vertically, because A, it takes less space, and two, it just makes it more like easily visible and just take them out. Basically, I feel like if I store my eyeshadow palettes vertically, the chances of them being more visible to me are more. If I stack them on top of each other, it's probably then bottommost palette is never gonna get used. So yeah, but that's my storage for now. I am storing my makeup, everything's basically every makeup item, including the nail polish and everything, in two set of IKEA LX5 drawers. Then the question number 5 is, what is your favorite thing about your collection? I would say the favorite thing about my collection is that I can achieve every look that is my aesthetic from my makeup collection. So I have now different varieties of makeup items. For example, before I did not have much of cream products, but I now have some of the cream products, more of the powder products, because those are the more I am likely to use. And also I have good enough variety of eyeshadow palettes, eyeshadow colors, and I can get a look that probably I can envision for myself from my makeup collection. And I absolutely love my makeup collection to bits. So that is a good thing, favorite thing about my makeup collection. It's quite utilitarian. What is your least favorite thing about, or something to improve about your collection? I would say my least favorite thing about my makeup collection is some of the categories that I grew out of love with. There are a lot of products in those categories. So for example, before like I mentioned, I used to be more of a kajal colored liner and lip gloss kind of girl. So I had probably all shades of colored eyeliner pencils. Of course, not the pastels, but then whatever suits my skin and my eyes. And now when I started wearing more and more eyeshadows, I enjoy the eyeshadows more. And then if I want to get that colored eyeliner look, I just can get that with an eyeshadow. So then I still have multiple colored eyeliners and I'm not getting use out of them like I would like to. Yeah, that is probably the least favorite thing about my collection. I would probably want to narrow down those categories that I am not using much at the moment. Question number 7 is, what is your biggest category of your collection? Definitely lipsticks. It has to be lipsticks. I have a lot of lipsticks. I love lipsticks, and I'm someone who don't like to mix lipsticks. People say you can mix two colors and come up with the new shades, but that's somehow not me. Because whenever I wear makeup, I like to try different products, and I like to click pictures for the blog purpose, for the review purpose. So then if I'm mixing like two shades, I can't really like click them and use for them for the swatches or for the review purposes. So that's when it started, and now I kind of don't like that at all. So it's like I don't like mixing lipsticks. So lipstick definitely is the biggest category in my collection. What is the smallest category of your collection? The smallest category of my collection definitely has to be eye primers or any kind of eye bases, because I don't use them. I don't use eyeshadow primer or eye primer on a day-to-day basis. Rarely I don't use it. So it's like I have probably two sample sizes and matte paint or paint pot in that category. But then yeah, I think that is the smallest category of my collection. Do you have a holy grail in your collection? Yeah, I have actually. Essence Make Me Brow Mascara. That is a holy grail in my collection. Definitely. I have gone through, I don't know how many tubes of it, but that is definitely a staple in my collection. I absolutely love that brow mascara. So that is a holy grail in my collection. Do you ever wish your collection was bigger, smaller, or is it complete? I definitely don't wish my collection was any bigger. I sometimes feel like some categories could have been smaller, because sometimes I get too overwhelmed with the choices I have in certain categories. Like for example, lipsticks. Um, I don't wear bright lipsticks that often, but I still have them. And most of the time I'm wearing nude lipsticks and I go through them also. So then I would not say as per se the collection. Um, Definitely, I don't wish my makeup collection was bigger, but I do feel like some categories could have been smaller. And I don't think so any makeup collection could have been complete, but for now, whatever I have, I am content with it, I think, yeah. How often do you declutter makeup in your collection? So I don't do dedicated declutter sessions in my for my makeup. At least I have not done so far. I think I have only done one declutter video last year, which was for my single eyeshadows, because I don't use my single eyeshadows that much. So I did only that declutter, but rest of the makeup I declutter as and when I go. But this year I have been doing something different. So I now have my inventory, so I decided to do some focus products for this year, which I feel like are too old in my collection, or maybe I am doubtful about that really interests me or not. So then I am giving them a try. Those are kind of my focus products for the year, and I'm giving them a try, using them, trying to get use out of those. And if they still do not interest me, then I am going to declutter those. so, or they have gone bad or something. So then I have specific focus products to use and declutter. Question number 12. Do you ever get envious seeing other people's makeup collection? Not really. I don't get envious seeing other people's makeup collection, but I do envy sometimes seeing the hues they have in their makeup collection and the shiny pans, because I'm someone who have really hard time hitting pans on the products. I would like to have more pans in my makeup collection. So, but yeah, I don't get envious seeing other people's collection. Question number 13. Who on YouTube has the best makeup collection video? I don't remember. I like to watch makeup collection videos because that kind of gives you insight in what that person likes, or if their makeup aesthetic is similar to yours, or maybe what kind of like videos you can expect from them, and then is your makeup taste similar to that person. I don't have the answer like who has the best makeup collection, but I do like to watch a couple of YouTubers makeup collection videos. So I think Samantha March, Micah from Floating in Dreams, Sarah Rose also does it. Those are a few people I like to watch for their makeup collection videos. Last question, question number 14 is, what's some advice you'd give to future makeup collector? My advice to future makeup collector: don't do it. Don't collect makeup, because makeup is bound to go bad. Your taste is bound to change. Your interests are bound to change over time. So don't collect makeup. You might think you are into that particular makeup trend or particular makeup item at that moment, and you just collect every brand, every shade, everything for that particular makeup category, and you discover yourself that after a year maybe you're not interested in it. So don't collect makeup. Just use a little bit of it, get use out of your makeup collection, get the taste of it. If you really like it, or you are just influenced for that particular makeup, so then yeah, don't collect makeup. That is it for today's tag video. I hope you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and for product reviews you can visit my blog sensitive.com. Everything will be linked down in the description box below. And yes, stay tuned for more. Have a good night, good day, wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.